Okay, welcome back to the Mediocre Hunter. We were blessed today, second day of turkey spring hunt, to get a beautiful tom, 19 pounds, 8.5-inch beard, 3/4-inch spurs. I'll show you some bonus footage later. But we're gonna do a super simple recipe here. It's called turkey BLTs, wild turkey BLTs, and everybody in the family loves it, which is really hard to achieve in my family. I'm not going to go into all the detail about Sous vide technique because I did that in the earlier video with regards to the deer ribs. So if you haven't seen that already, watch that and I'll give you some of the background information on Sous vide. But eventually we're just going to basically put this in the water bath and let it cook, and you can't overdo it. This is very, very lean because it's wild. All you do is put some salt, pepper, and garlic powder or whatever spices you like. We keep it simple here in our house. And then do that on both sides and put it in the bags, and we'll drop it in the water bath. So basically I just put the turkey breast right in the bag, sealed on one side, and we're going to just seal it on the other. And these big bags, sometimes it takes a little bit of finessing, but hopefully just suck the air right out. Okay, now we're going to drop in our turkey breast, but first I'd like to put a little metal rack right on the bottom because that way the water can kind of circulate around the meat evenly, and especially since we're putting in two breasts. I'll show you what I'll do. Let's see, I'll put the biggest piece down the bottom. That should sink right down. And then I just put a couple other little metal things on there to separate the two. All right, like that. And then it should sink down pretty good. All right, as long as it's submerged underwater and this, you know, in the water can circulate around, you're in good shape. So we're going to keep this in for 3 hours, and then we'll finish it. I'll show you how to do that as well. So put the cap back on here. There you go. All righty. Okay. Okay, so after it cooks for about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours at 145 degrees, you want to really dry these breasts off well with a paper towel because we're going to now put this into a cast iron skillet and really crisp it up. Is to get a cast iron skillet, put a little bit of oil in there, get it super hot, and we're going to crisp up the turkey breast. The reason why cast iron skillets are so good is they maintain the heat throughout and they stay nice and hot. And I'll add just a little bit of butter because the turkey breast is obviously very dry because it's from a wild turkey. Okay, so when this starts to smoke like this, stick your turkey breast right on there. I cover mine and I'm going to put it on for about 1 minute to really crisp up the outside. It's already fully cooked, but you're just trying to make it a little bit brown and crispy on the outside. I'll kind of just flip that over. Do the same thing to the other side. About a minute. Okay, about a minute later, just going to take it out. All right, you can see it's a nice brown kind of covering, a little bit of that butter kind of caramelized. Okay, we're going to slice the turkey now. I don't think there's one absolute way to do this. I think I'd like to do it thin, so I'm just going to kind of cut some really thin little pieces here like this, and we're going to use those to put onto the sandwich. Oh, this just looks really good. Moist. And that's the beautiful part about the sous vide technique. It's cooked all the way through. Okay, now is the fun part. This is my little public service announcement. Use real mayonnaise, not this stuff. My wife will get mad at me, but this is really what you want. Okay, and then the last thing is only one person in my family wants cheese. So I'll stick that one on that guy right there. All right, let's close these up. Bam. Bam. Okay, bam. And I need 2 more tops here. Okay. Okay. Ta-da! Now let me make a plate up. And here we have it. A turkey bacon club with some fries, onion rings, and your dill pickle there. So enjoy. Okay. And then of course the final test is, does your kid like it?
I do love a good old-fashioned turkey club.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you for that.